How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to the FUT Champions Road to Glory. Today we play another batch of 10 games. This is the second batch out of the 40 of this weekend, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. Now, we got off to a decent start. It's not amazing. 8 wins, 2 defeats, 1 being a disconnect. That wasn't great. That pissed me off severely, but we have got over that. Today's episode, it should be a lot more rosier. Goals scored 25, goals conceded 7, and a goal difference of plus 18. Now, the team as we start this episode has Neuer and Netzi, links to Boateng and Alaba. Then we have Small and Kyle Walker, whose inform is amazing. Pogba, Vieira, Kante, Hazard, Sterling, who does let me down in this episode, I'm not going to lie, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Lads, let's get into the games. So here we go then, lads. My first opponent is Beastly99. You see what he's done with his team there? Very, very clever. He's got Gundogan and Cam, Sterling as his striker, alongside Rashid and Yaya Toure. In the middle, we take the lead in this one. Hazard doing very well down left-hand side. Is passed again, and passed in the back of the net by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He hits back. Shortly after, 40 minutes on the clock, Kante dilly-dallying on the ball. I don't know what he was doing. He was taking the pace. He really was. I was pressing pass. He wouldn't pass. But anyways, we take the lead yet again. Nice patient play there from Hazard. It's Ibra trying to give it back to Hazard and misses him out. And it is Kante resuming the game and making it 2-1 and kind of making up for his error early on before Balassi flick into a chest by Sterling, and he puts it in the back of the net to make it 3-1 in the game. We are on to a winner before my opponent comes forward, gets the chance to score, and he does score. Kingsley Coman on off the bench scores, and he goes in the dab. As you know, that celebration pisses me off the most because you go out your way to do it. If you don't have Pogba, you go out the way to do the dab, and it does piss me off before we do the dab because he did the dab. It's a whole dabbing situation. But anyways, guys, we win by 4 goals to 2. A very good start to today's episode. So yeah, we are on like 9 wins now. That is not too bad. Before we come against Landon Donovan, Eden Hazard, Douglas Costa. When I see a legend in there, it kind of makes me think, especially a low-rated one like Landon Donovan, he's finished in the top 100 because you do get that legend if you're on Xbox. We take the lead. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 49 minutes in, makes it 1-0 shortly after halftime against no fucking chance, and we do win the game. That was very fortunate. It was a very tight game, I'm not going to lie. It was kind of end to end, and we do snatch victory shortly after halftime, and I was holding on at the end before we come up against another nice looking side. He's got Sanchez, Robin, Lewandowski, Ursula CM, alongside Cazorla and Vidal. Very well balanced, very, very good. It's Sterling on the ball, finds Walker. I tried to feed it back to Sterling, it didn't really work before Sterling finds Hazard. Hazard into the area, drills it across, and it is Sterling who puts it in the back of the net. Now, earlier on, I said Sterling was starting to piss me off. He was pissing me off in game because I noticed something about him. He is very, very weak on the ball. He gets pushed off it all the time. You can't really do anything. So I was looking at other options, and I'll get into that later on in this episode. That was a corker of a finish, but it was too little, too late. 90 minutes in, that goal by Vidal against Drink Some Milk. We went 2-1 and we get Silver 2, 11 wins. So we have lost 2 so far, 13 for 2. That isn't a bad record. Before my first game of the day, I come against Douglas Costa, stat card, Lukaku, stat card. And to make things worse, this guy is actually a decent player. He's in the top 100 currently, so yeah, he is a good player. He takes the lead, makes it 1-0. Raheem Sterling coincidentally on the score sheet before we hit back shortly after 9 minutes on the clock. Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 1-1, and I thought I was back in the game, but it's Lukaku showing his strength with that stat card, finding Yaya Toure, who turns on a dime and puts it in the back of the net before Lukaku, yet again, with that stat card, I'm not going to catch him, and he drills it across the keeper in the back of the net, and rounds off the game. I spent the whole game chasing. He was on counter-attack or Ultra D. Actually, he messaged me and said he was on Ultra D, so it's very hard to break down, and I just couldn't do it. We go in the next match, and I kind of had the thought in my back of the head, Sterling is just not working out in this team. I want to keep Ibrahimovic, but Sterling for me, at this moment in time, just isn't working, and I want to keep Hazard as well. In this game, we do take the lead. It's Dybala finds Kante into the area to Hazard. We get very, very fortunate, and Hazard puts it in the back there to make it 1-0 in the match. And again, another 1-0 victory, and you'll see that in this episode. A lot of 1-0, so I wanted to change the side. We now have 12 wins. That isn't too bad. It's not too great. 12 wins, 3 defeats. It's not the best in the world. So in comes Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale. Yes, Ronaldo is on week chem. I think it's 6 at the moment, but after loyalty it'll be 7. His stats don't really change too much. It still gets a boost with the whole chemistry style, so that isn't too bad. Bale should be 10 times better than Raheem Sterling. We've kept Hazard, we've kept Kante, Vieira, Pogba, the rest of the team, and then we come against a Movember classic. Lacazette, Matuidi, he's got that centre-back, Palios, Kante, Hatem Ben Arfa, a very nice looking French side with a legend right back. We take the lead. It's Hazard scoring the goal after Cristiano Ronaldo hit the bar with a header from a corner. My opponent hit back. It's Ben Arfa on the ball. He kind of dilly-dallies yet again, but somehow it works in the area, and it's Paul Pogba with the foul to give away a penalty. He steps up with Ben Arfa, smashes it in the back of the net. It's 1-1. Game on. It goes to penalties. I miss my first pen. He misses his second pen, and he misses yet another. He needs to score basically, and he hits the bar. We win on a penalty shootout. Late drama in that game. Honestly, it was very tight. I just couldn't score against him. He was very good defensively, like the game I lost just before. This guy was very, very good. So we now have 13 wins on the board. 14 is the target in today's episode. I want to get 15, 16, 17, but you got to kind of keep it realistic sometimes. You come against Sanchez, Thiago, Nainggolan, Gilafeu, I can't even say his name, Delafeu, whatever it is, Lukaku, etc., etc. It's Ronaldo feeding in Eden Hazard. Can he score? He wins a penalty. He wins a penalty. That was a stone wall penalty. He was last man. He gets a red card. Off you go, Small, and see you later, pal. Before Ronaldo steps up, puts it in the back of the net, makes it 1-0. Yet again, that is how it finished. I know I was playing 10 men, but he was very hard to break down. He brought another centre back on, so he kind of solidified the defence. But we do get another win, and that is the most important thing about 1-0 victories. If you can grind out the result, it's all rosy, it's all great, it's all kind of happy days. Honestly, it's very, very good if you can win ugly on FUT Champions. We get the chance here. That's beautiful by Pogba, and Pogba stays at home. Yet again, it's 1-0 to the Marshall, and that is how it finishes. FUT FC 1, Henry FC 0. Another 1-0 victory in a game which again was very, very tight. It could have went either way. So this new score, I'm kind of adapting to it. I'm not too used to it yet, and we get the chance to get used to it in this game because he's got weak chem, 98 overall, Ravel Morrison in there. He's got Son at striker, Martial at left mid. Honestly, it's a very nice looking squad, but it's off chem. It shouldn't really work. We pass it across the area. Gareth Bale gets his first goal since coming back to the club to make it 1-0. He hits back. It's Son over the top. I swear that was offside. And it is Wayne Rooney who came on for Ravel Morrison to make it 1-1. Ronaldo does very well. And that's what I like him in the squad for. The 5-star skills. It adds something else because he's strong. He's got great finishing. He's got the 5-star skills. Honestly, he is almost the perfect all-rounder on this game. He goes one-on-one. He chips the goalkeeper with consummate ease. That was a very nice finish over the top of the keeper into the back of the net. As you can see, my opponent rage quit. We get another win. In that game, I was in a 3-1. I probably would have went on to win it, but the rage quit did help me kind of get through these games quite fast. The final game in today's episode, Royce, Aubameyang, Luis Figo, Pogba, Kante, a very nice little squad, and he brought Ramsey off and Rui Costa on. This guy wrecked me early on in the game. Look at this for a flowing, passing, vibrant move. Honestly, that was so nice. And it is Luis Figo with the goal. He comes back yet again. It's Aubameyang over the top. I don't know what my centre-back was doing. Royce hits the post. Figo scores. This is taking the pace. The second half comes along. Once again, I go 3-0 down in a game. Honestly, I hate going down by a lot of goals because it just pisses me off. It doesn't make me look good. I want to come back, and surely there's no coming back from 3-0 down 15 minutes into a game. It's Ronaldo down the left-hand side. A beautiful cross Gareth Bale with the instant reply. That is exactly what we needed. We switched things up. We went to a 4-1-2-1-2, brought this man on. Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 3-2. We are back in the game before Ibra finds Pogba, finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo scores to make it 3-3. Game bloody on. It's Kante. He threw balls into Gareth Bale. He's got two options in the centre. He crosses it to the back post. How about those apples? Into the back of the net. Zlatan Ibrahimovic on off the bench wins us a game. That was clutch. That was so damn good. We get the victory that we needed. We are now on 17 wins, 3 defeats. Isn't too bad. It's not too bad whatsoever. Let's get into the stats. So then, as for the current standings, you would have heard there, we have 17 wins, 3 defeats. It isn't too bad, but it could be a hell of a lot better. We have scored 44 times, conceded 18, and a goal difference of plus 26. Now, the all-important monthly standings where you get those red cards, we have 82 wins, 18 losses, 229 goals, 92 conceded, and a goal difference of plus 137. Now, overall, all of our games combined, we have 211 wins. We are close to 50 losses on 49. Goals scored now over 600, 614. Goals conceded 241, and a goal difference of 373. Now, in terms of the top goal scorer and all that kind of jazz, we have Zlatan on 11, even though he's not a star anymore. Hazard on 8. Pogba on 4. I expect that to change in the coming episodes, seeing as Ronaldo's in there, Bale's in there. They'll pop up more on the top goal scorer and the assist. In terms of assists, we have Hazard on 8, Douglas Costa on 4, and Vieira on 3. Most man of the matches goes to Hazard. He's a very good player in this game. Kante at number 2, and at number 3, Patrick Vieira. Now, in terms of the squad, this is what we're going to stick with for now. We have Neuer, Walker, Smalling, Boateng, Alaba, Kante, Vieira, Pogba, Gareth Bale, new boy, Ronaldo, new boy, and yeah, we've got Hazard as well. And I've got to say, Real Madrid just made it like 3-0 against Atletico Madrid. Who scored the hat-trick? Cristiano Ronaldo. What position is he playing? Striker. We could be getting a 96 rated card. So before you say get another one, the 95, I'm going to wait out and see if he gets a 96. But lads, hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.